One of the best ways that you can create a robust and unique retelling is to take a character's actions, but assign a new motivation for them. That is what I did in my Goldilocks retelling, the Golden Trilogy. And in the original Goldilocks story, this little girl strolls up to a house, breaks in, sits on their furniture, eats their food, sleeps in their bed, and then they find her there. It's not a really good reason for her to be walking up to this house other than she saw it and decided to break and enter. In my story, she has a motivation that is different for those actions. So she still gets into their house, but she's there because she's a spy sent to destroy the Baer family by her cousin. And so I created the actions that she took, but with a different motivation. Instead of just stumbling across this house and kind of setting up shop, she goes on a mission to find them and be invited into this house so that she can start to learn their secrets, cause chaos, and get them unalived. She is there with a motivation and with a reason. And so then that applies to all the other actions she's going to take. She's been sent there on a mission. She's there with a purpose. She's not there for no reason like the original. So now I've got a Goldilocks who has to go almost kind of seduce one of the Baer brothers, Baer being the last name, not the animal. And she, along the way, gets injured and she loses her memory for a short period of time. So she is taken to this house to recuperate, and then she kind of meets these people, but doesn't really know what's going on because she's kind of lost those memories because of her injury. And then when she sees her mentor outside, it all comes back to her. She realizes why she's there, but she's already met them and realized they're not as evil as her cousin said that they were. So now she has to decide, do I throw this actually good family to the wolves, or do I tell them this is happening, or how do I play both sides of this and not get burned? And of course, she does try to play both sides, and everybody gets burned in this. And so I assigned her a new motivation for those actions. Same actions, different logic. And you can do this across the board on all of your retellings. I reassigned a motivation for My Little Mermaid trying to get legs. In the original, it's a mermaid trying to get human legs so she can be on land, so she can meet the boy, all of the things. In My Little Mermaid retelling, she's a human. She runs a pawn shop by the ocean. An old lady comes in and gives her an enchanted necklace, and she forgets to take it off, so that when she does leave work that night and she touches the water as she's walking home, that actually enchanted necklace sucks her into the water and turns her into a mermaid. She has to fight to get her legs back. Same actions. She wants legs. Different motivation. She's trying to get back to her family after she was cursed and bad things are happening under the sea. You're looking for a new motivation for the actions. And that really is the staple, the groundwork of retellings. You have to have those same actions. They can be in different orders, but you've got to give us a different and a believable motivation for that. Why did Goldilocks go to that house? Why did Little Red Riding Hood go into the woods? Why is the mermaid trying to get legs? Why is the sleeping princess trying to wake up? Why did Cinderella go to the ball? Same actions, different motivation. My Cinderella, she's an assassin. She's out to unalive the king and the prince. Same actions, going to the ball, different motivations. And it leads to an interesting outcome. So take this retelling that you want, whatever story that is, look at those staple actions, and then try to come up with a different motivation for that, just for one of them. It doesn't have to be for all the actions. What is one different motivation for one action inside of that original story? And then how does that impact the rest of the story? Writing retellings is really fun. There's a full playlist. There's a masterclass. It's a 4-episode masterclass on how to write retellings. And I'm also starting to add in other episodes that build upon those things to help you with tips and tricks for retelling. So I will link that down below for you. Drop your questions on writing retellings. If you have not read The Golden Trilogy, it's your first book in ebook form. It's free on all major platforms. So there's no reason for you not to get it. This was the number 7 book out of every book in existence on Amazon. It hit number 7, not just categories, every book in existence. So it's a fun one. There's a lot that goes into it. The trilogy is complete. There is an omnibus with bonuses out. So if you do intend on reading the entire series, I do recommend grabbing the omnibus because you get 2 free novellas inside of that you cannot, one of which you cannot get anywhere outside of this. So there's a lot there. There's a lot of fun there. There's a lot of fun artwork on the website if you want to go check that out. Drop your questions on my Goldilocks retelling or any of my retellings or writing your retelling down in the comments below, and follow along for daily videos helping you navigate the world of your publishing, from your writing to your publishing to your marketing, to make this your most profitable and most fun author year ever.